Good morning, year one, and welcome to the last of our maths lessons for our second week. So today we're going to be using cubes, counters, counting beads, number squares, rulers, whatever you use for counting on and back to solve our weekly arithmetic test. And then we're going to be using cubes and counters to help us solve some word problems. So get your whiteboards, whiteboard pens ready, and when you're ready to start, we'll get going. Okay, so week 26 to do. You know what you're doing. I'm going to go through the answers as soon as you're ready. So 15 minus 2 is 13. I would use number beads for that. 13 plus 8 is 11. Again, use number beads. What do you add 0 to get to 11? That's going to be 11. 10 bars would have been good here because that's 10. And then 10 bars again would be good here. We could invert it, so 10 plus 10 equals 20. And from the work we did earlier in the week, we could work that out. So that's got to be 20. 12 plus 8 is number bonds to 20. You probably know that by now. 7 plus 6, number beads, 13. 0 plus 20 is still 20. 18 minus 5, number beads will give you 13. 5, something plus 5 equals 15. Well, if you use 10 bars, that's a 10 plus a 5. 12 minus 7, 5. Number beads. 5 plus 9 is again using beads, and that will give you 14. 13 minus something equals 10. Well, there's 3 left if you take the 10 away. 11 minus 11 is 0, and 8 plus 3 is 11. I bet you did brilliant with those. So now we're going to have a look at word problems, and I've provided you a bar model to help you solve them. So first question, Flynn's hand spans 12 centimetres. His teacher's hand spans 19 centimetres. How much wider is the teacher's hand span than Flynn's? Well, you've got to work out what kind of a sum this is. And it's trying to find the difference. So we know that we're trying to find the smaller from the bigger. So we would put the bigger one here, and then 12 we would put there, because we can almost certainly work out. And then we end up with, what do we need to add to 12 to get to 19? Or would simply 19 take away 12, which gives us 7. Now you could use cubes to match that. You could work out the sum. It's completely up to you. I've provided these bar models because I personally find them quite useful. But if you want to use cubes or counters to help you, just think about what each question is asking you. So here's the second question. Catalina threw a beanbag 13 metres. Ellis threw his beanbag 17 metres. How much further did Ellis throw his beanbag than Catalina? Okay, so we're going to end up with 7. Got 13 there. What do we need to add to 13 to get to there? That's 4. Okay, so the distance will be 4 metres. Next one. At the Village Garden Festival, the winning giant plum had a mass of 90 grams. Second place giant plum had a mass of 70 grams. How much heavier was the winning plum than the second place plum? So we know that the biggest number is 90, and we've got 70 there. And if we use 10 bars, we'd know that that's 20. So the second place plum would weigh 20 grams. Don't forget to pause the video each time. Sorry, grown-ups, I'm not giving you very long. I'll try to be better this time. Mia won a running race in 22 seconds. Eve came second in 26 seconds. How many seconds behind was Eve than Mia? Well, the biggest number that goes across the top is 26. 22 is the next number, and what we're looking at is what do we need to count on from 22 to get to 26, and that's going to be 4, so 4 seconds is the answer. Okay, next question. Malachi's drink had 25 millilitres left. Noah's drink had 32 millilitres left. How much more had Noah left to drink than Malachi? So again, we're looking at 32 That's the biggest number. 25. And we need to find the difference. So we would count on from 25 to 32 if you wanted, and that would give you 7. Or you could subtract 25 from 32, which still gives you 7 millilitres. Okay, and final question. One packet of stickers costs 35p. Fern has got 20p. How much more does she need to buy a packet of stickers? So the cost is... So I'll just give you a few seconds. So the cost is 35. And she's got 20p. So what do we need to add to 20 to get to 35? How much more money does she need? Well, 10 would take us to 30, and another 5 would take us to 35. So the answer is 15p. So do you see the way that we've used those bar models to help? Obviously, if you use counters instead or cubes instead, that's absolutely fine. However you solve these problems, that's brilliant. And well done, that's the end of this week's maths lesson.